Although he loved Rubens and he loved paintings of the nude, his interest in the nude was, as he said, perhaps non-PC and quite lustful and directly linked to his own feelings about the person he was painting. In a way that might seem problematic, but in fact there was an incredible honesty to his approach in that he wasn't pretending that it was distant and academic and had no meaning. And generally, he painted people who he knew, and that applies to his portraits as well, which is interesting. Often he's not generally thought of as a portrait painter. In fact, I think he's a brilliant portrait painter, but he wasn't a professional portrait painter who courted commissions. He painted people who he wanted to paint, and as it happens, he painted a lot of poets and artists. When you get a portrait by him, you can generally tell that there was a connection between Barry and the sitter that went way above and beyond any kind of commercial transaction. Fundamental to Barry's approach was that you had to deal with what was in front of you, and the person had to be there, and the painting was an account of your experience of being in the room with them. He wasn't someone who you could send a likeness to and that he'd rough up some sort of approximation of the photograph. He didn't like that at all. For him, you had to experience being there, being true to the experience of the moment with the person you're depicting. And that applies to the nudes as well. There is that absolute engagement with being in the presence of another person.